Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Manakana Wahai, Boya Sha'ala, Hawalakim La Tham, Kal Shabuai, Baharakhawa, Kaksha, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shama Amat, which is truly Hey with the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah to preach to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, Israelite foreigners, Nacham Atham, Kaya Hamalakwat Hashemayim, Korah, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Call Layim La, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham, Chah Kodash, Wama Shanaka Badim Zukwayim Nawa, Wa Malaakim, Shaw, Yeshala Zukwayim, Rachagada Wa, Wa Chasa, Wa Shalawam, Wa Brakim, Laha Bacharim, Shaw Ha, Gawaya Shah Shalawam. So all praise to the Most High Yahweh, which means he exists, Bahasham, in the name Yahweh Shai delivers double honors to the elders and apostles of Israel, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and mercy, peace, and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom, which means peace. All right. How you want to Wab, which is a good day. All right, so we're gonna go into this article on brightgram.com. It says feral hogs continue spreading throughout Virginia and North Carolina. It says north of Virginia, they are as big as 400 pounds, fast as a car, sharp-toothed, hairy, and aggressive. Feral hogs, wild boars, and razorbacks, whatever you call them, these wild swine are one of the most destructive species in America. They're spreading across the country, including right here in Virginia and North Carolina. Salak, bear with me. All right, this is on 13abcnews.com. So it says several things make them a terror, especially for farmers. They're smart, so surviving in the wild is no problem. And other than humans, they have no known predators. Feral hogs are also prolific breeders. Their ability to reproduce rapidly has led to significant population surge. In 1982, they only showed up in about 20 states. Fast forward to the most recent data in 2022, they have expanded north and west into 36 states. All right, I'm going to finish it out. It says, right now they can be found in 20% of Virginia counties and 85% of North Carolina's counties, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture. In Virginia Beach, they've torn through sensitive wildlife areas, threatening rare plants and Back Bay National Wildlife Refuge. Every year, the USDA reports that wild hogs cause around $2.5 billion in damages by decimating farmland and spreading diseases along the way. To make matters worse, hunting does little to contain the population. Controlled traps have been somewhat effective at keeping feral dogs in check, and there has also been extensive research into developing illegal poison, though nothing has been approved yet in the U.S. And, why would you have to use poison on, animals? All right, I'm gonna come back to this, but let's get Yeshaya Isaiah chapter 29, and we'll get verse 15. All right, so it says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord. All right, they truly not hiding their counsel from the Lord, you see. And through the Spirit, the Lord has given us the knowledge, all right, and the to see what they're doing in these secret counsels. All right, it says, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Hey, because this devil knows that it's more power in the Hebrew, all right, because calling the animals their name in Hebrew, all right, gives them a positive vibration. It gives them a sense of vitality, because that's what they were made for. All right, so when you look at an animal like a bear, it's not called an actual bear, it's called Dab. All right, because Dab means it moves slowly. All right, and that brings forth life to its actual name. You see, I'm gonna keep going. It says verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down, the point shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding. You see, so this devil has turned everything upside down, you see, because he has to use poisons to keep everything in check. All right, he's not showing the earth to do benevolence that it has to be shown. All right, he doesn't observe the land Sabbath. He overuses things. All right, it says, according to the Virginia Department of Wildlife Resources, feral hogs don't migrate either. That means someone or something is helping them spread. Hey, and it goes back to Esau, you see, because he's making it an issue, you see, which really it's the Lord on the left-hand side, all right, to pretty much enact judgment on those that's not right, all right. But finishing out, it says, wildlife officials with the DWR believes humans may have transported the swine across state lines in the past for hunting purposes. All right, so it all stems back to Esau, but let's get some precepts. This is Jeremiah Also, Jeremiah chapter 15, we'll get verse 2. It says, and it shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? All right, 2/3. Then shalt thou tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the famine to the sword, for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for captivity to the captivity. And I will point over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. All right, and essentially that's what's going. This was going into Yerushalayim, all right, Jerusalem, 2/3. In that time, you see, which in this time they coming back, all right, in the regeneration. So the Lord's going to judge them to the 4 kinds, all right, and then also the nukes, you see, but it's going to be some that ultimately this befalls them. All right, the 4 kinds right here: the sword, the dogs, the fowls, and the beasts of the earth. All right, and those is beasts of the earth. All right, them hogs. All right, they 400 pounds, and they can tear some stuff up. All right, this is 2nd Isaiah, also Ezra chapter 5, and we'll get verse 8. It says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters, which we in that time right now. All right, and it's only going to increase. I'm going to keep going. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another, all right, because the love of many is going to wax cold. Then shall wit hide itself, the famine of the word, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. All right, this is the famine of the word. All right, it's going to be a point in time where this word ain't going to be accessible like it is now. So it says, and shall be sought of many, all right, they shall run to and fro. Let's get that. This is Amos chapter 5. Let's get verse Amos 8. Amos chapter 8, and we'll get verse 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. All right. Ra'aib Shaw, Hadabar La Yahweh. All right, the famine of the word of the Lord. All right. So, continuing on, let's go back. It says, and shall be sought of many, they shall run to and fro, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency, because the scriptures say, let's get it. The scriptures say right here, Matthew chapter 24, let's get verse 12. So it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Our iniquity is going to abound, just like it says right here. It says, then shall unrighteousness, or iniquity goes into unrighteousness, and incontinency be multiplied on the earth. Incontinency, to be incontinent, mean a lack of self-control. All right, people is just going to be doing what they want. The scriptures say that pretty much the seditious among men invading one another, they should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Roughly paraphrasing. So people, it's going to be a spirit of just doing what people want. All right, finishing it out. It says, one land also shall ask another and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say no, because the only ones is going to be the elect, which is a small number, 144,000, and the rest of the 1/3 remnant. It's a small number in comparison to how many people's on the earth right now. You see, that's why it says they shall say no, all right, because the elect is a small number, all right. But this goes into the wild beasts changing their places, because it says that they're located in Virginia and North Carolina. They're spreading. All right, the wild beasts is changing their places. All right, and the Lord is going to use those beasts. All right, I'm gonna get another one. He's going to use those beasts to judge 2/3 in these heathen. All right, this is Bonsarat chapter 38. And verse might be 39. 39, and we'll get verse 28, verse 20 something. Salak 28. It says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So it's gonna be spirits on these animals. You see, like it's gonna go into. I'm gonna keep reading. It says, fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. So I'm gonna keep going. It says they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Hey, so the Lord's gonna put spirits out here, all right, and some of them spirits is gonna entail those wild beasts, a teeth of wild beasts, which we seeing in them feral dogs in Virginia and North Carolina. You see. Yeah, so I just want to go into that. I don't want to Zaza about Nayapa. You know, we're in the, famine is definitely hitting right now, back to back, which is only going to increase, you see. So I don't want to Zaba Nayapa. Lord's will, that was a beautiful edification through the spirit. Wow, I don't want to Zaza Adam Yashi Wam Tawab. A Lord's will, you all have a good day. Wow, Shabbat Shalom, all right, because we're in the Sabbath. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and close it up by saying, Call Layim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah Bahasham Chahakodash. Hey, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that told me this truth and rule well. Much respect to you, bros, that are pushing truth with our righteousness and sincerity. While Yahweh Mahar La Bachayaryim. Godspeed to the elect. Hey, Shalom.